As the Bitcoin price continues to consolidate within this very bullish pattern, for the past 2 weeks, we have been getting rejected hard from the mother of all resistances, and the chart continues to print the dreaded, bearish, upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, enticing traders to enter into long trades without using a stop loss. However, as the battle for $30,000 Bitcoin continues, whales and market makers are holding the price up at these high levels, preventing more downside. But the true question is, will we dump hard before another Bitcoin pump? The charts reveal it all. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the juiciest and the most timely Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. Bitcoin price continues to consolidate in this objectively bullish ascending triangle pattern. And the way we get the target of an ascending triangle pattern is we simply just take a trend line from the base to the top, and then we project it to the upside. And we can see right here that the target is around $32,000, $33,000, which is a very important area of resistance and a beautiful target that the price of Bitcoin could get sucked up to. However, before we get to that $33,000 level, we have to understand that for the past few weeks, we have been bumping into this mother of all resistances. And this is, of course, the $28,000 to $30,000 level, where we had this multi-year, what used to be support going all the way back to the very beginning of 2021, and is now acting as resistance. And it's actually crazy to think that we would come here without finding some sort of resistance. Now, there's two major things we need to understand about this level. Number one, we very well may get a pullback from here, but number two, if we break above this level and hold it as support, there's a very high probability that we see Bitcoin come much higher than $32,000, potentially to the $40,000 to $50,000 level. Now, a lot of people are getting very bearish right here, because when we take a look at these lower time frames, the daily and down, we are seeing a very bearish divergence forming. A bearish divergence is basically when the price and the oscillator are doing the opposite. So we can see price continues to make higher highs right here, and the money flow on market Cipher B and momentum waves are continuing to get lower, giving us the dreaded bearish upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, where, as we can see, our good friend SBF, his breasts are getting lower, money flow getting lower, momentum waves getting lower, as the price continues to get higher. And historically speaking, this has led to a pullback. But what we can see here is every time we come down to the low of the range, we are actually getting a very intense buyback. Okay, look at this. Even just locally here over the weekend, when we come down to the low of this range, boom, we get a very, very fast buyback, right? Look at that beautiful bounce from the low of the range. And when we take a look at an order flow chart, we are seeing this pattern where whales are actually holding the price at these high levels. How can we tell? Every time the Bitcoin price gets a harsh rejection from these highs, right, we are seeing whales actually absorb retail traders that are FOMOing short at the lows. And the way we can tell that is this. This is a free tool called coinalyze.net. And if you take a look at these lows right here, you can see that we put in a low and then we put in a higher low. And if we take a look at our CVD indicator, we can see this is getting lower over time. If we take a look at our open interest indicator, we can see this is getting higher over time. What is this telling us? This is telling us that as the price is rejecting from the highs and starting to dump, people are getting very bearish in sentiment, and they are opening up short trades. We can tell they're opening up short trades because open interest, this is telling us are trades opening or closing. We're seeing trades are opening. CVD, this is telling us are the trades long trades or short trades. We can see primarily these are short trades opening, and yet the price is unable to make a lower low. And this is showing us that there are whales down here, or market makers actually absorbing, this is my whale, absorbing those retail traders FOMOing short, looking to push the price to the upside. We saw this happen last night. We saw this happen right over here as well. Look at this beautiful absorption where we see the price making higher lows over time, the CVD making lower lows, and literally millions of shorts opening up into that low, only to get totally wrecked. All right. And so they've been made for very, very good long trades, right? We've been trading this range in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We gave the level for the exact bottom for the long. We even gave the level for the exact short from the top in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We have absolutely been crushing this sideways range, as you can see. By the way, if you want to join the community where we give our levels, our setups, we do 3 live streams every single weekday walking you through the live price action. You go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, to take advantage of trading on ByBit with 0% limit fees, because let me assure you, the fees do cut into your profits. Click the link in the description. It's a great deal. If you deposit $100, you get 1 month free of our amazing tool, the Crypto Fusion Trading Bot. Okay, so getting back to these charts, what are we looking at here? We are clearly seeing the whales are holding the price up. We've literally been seeing this happen throughout the entirety of this ascending triangle, right? If we just draw a trend line connecting all of these lows, we can see that throughout the entire time, the majority of the traders opening up here are shorts, and we're seeing trades open up throughout this entire range right here. And this is, objectively speaking, bullish CVD. So here is what I'm personally expecting. I'm expecting another move to the upside here. I am expecting this triangle to break out to the upside. That is currently what I am expecting, just based on what the chart is currently telling me. However, we cannot just enter a long trade here willy-nilly, right? We cannot do that. That is irresponsible as a trader. Instead, we need some kind of entry, right? So when we come down to the lows, these are the places where we should be looking for entries. I would never ever long the breakout of a bullish pattern into resistance, because there's a very good chance we would get rejected from there. So what do we need to do? Well, for me, what I'm looking to do here is I'm basically marking out the major areas of resistance and support so I can get into a trade regardless of what happens. And for me, if we do happen to get a dump from here, the major zone of support where I would look to long would be this $25,000 level, a beautiful support resistance flip going all the way back to May 2022. And of course, we could continue to long the bottom trend line of this triangle. But if we do get a breakout, then I would actually kind of hold out on longing, because I don't know if we're going to reject from this massive zone of resistance that we're heading into. But I would keep in mind this $32,000 level. Why would I keep that in mind? Because if we come to a higher term time frame, like the daily time frame, and we just kind of take a look at this old little zone that we have right here, right? This little old zone of price action that we have right here, we understand that we do have a very juicy area of resistance right here at about $32,000 to $33,000, right about here. Okay, and so what I would do is I would hold out and wait, because I guarantee if we break out of this triangle, everybody's going to be calling for 40,000, 50,000 right away. And what a beautiful area of resistance to just run into right here, where I would look for a short trade to then long a retest of this triangle breakout. So that would kind of be my plan as we continue in this triangle. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell. May everybody watching and listening be blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you're not religious, I still pray you are super blessed, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace.